Warm greetings to everyone. This e-module was developed for the subject Food Science. Let's learn about fruits in this e-module. Fruits are the mature ovaries of flowers and consist of the seeds as well. They are generally sweet in taste, and this sweetness is attributed due to the presence of fructose as the main saccharide in fruits. Most fruits are fleshy and pulpy or juicy and are pleasantly sweet and have a distinct appealing flavor when ripe. Fruits provide several health benefits, and eating the recommended amount of fruit every day can reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Fruits are typically made up of three distinct layers. It includes exocarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. Exocarp is the outermost layer, mesocarp is the middle layer, and endocarp is the inner layer surrounding the ovary or the seeds. Fruits are classified as berries, drupe, citrus fruits, melons, tropical fruits, pomes, and complex fruits. Roll of fruits in cookery. Whole or cut fruits can be served as an appetizer, salad, or dessert. Fruits can be served in the form of juices or milkshakes. Apples are served as stewed apples. Fresh fruits can be preserved as jams, marmalades, preserves, and dried fruits. The composition of fruits consists of water, nutritive components, pigments, cellulose, and pectin substances. Water forms a major portion of fruits. Generally, depending upon variety of fruits, the moisture content present in fruits are 75 to 90%. And fruits contain both soluble and insoluble carbohydrates. Soluble sugars, primarily fructose, impart sweetness to the fruits. Glucose and sucrose are also present in them. The content of these sugars varies with each fruit. The content ranges from 2 to 20 gram per 100 gram. The polysaccharides, cellulose and hemicellulose are the insoluble carbohydrates which contribute the roughage content. Normally, fruits are poor sources of both proteins and fat. Avocado is an exception since it has a fat content of about 28%. Fruits are rich in vitamin C, especially fruits are rich in ascorbic acid, that is vitamin C. The examples are amla and guava. Another significant amount of vitamin present is beta-carotene. Yellow and orange colored fruits are rich in beta-carotene. The examples are ripe mango, papaya and oranges. Most B vitamins occur in low concentrations in fruits. They are fair sources of folic acid. Fruits are not particularly a mineral-rich food source. Melons, dry fruits are good sources of iron. The pigments present in fruits are classified as fat-soluble and water-soluble. The fat-soluble pigments present in fruits are chlorophyll and carotenoids. The water-soluble pigments present in fruits are anthocyanins and anthocyanthins. Chlorophyll is green in color. Carotenoids are yellow or orange colored. Anthocyanins are purple in color. Anthocyanthins are white to pale yellow color. The plant cell wall is made up of cellulose. Pectin substances occur in three forms at different stages in the cycle of the fruit. Protopectin present in unripe stage. Pectin is present in ripe fruits. Pectic acid is present in overripe fruits. Changes that takes place during ripening of fruits. The color changes, softening, decrease in acidity, increase in sugar content, increase in volatile substances, decrease in starch content as sugar increases, and development of pleasant flavor are associated with changes that takes place during ripening of fruits. While selection of fruits, the following criteria has to be considered. Since fruits comes under the category of perishable item, selection should be made on use basis. Clean, fresh, firm and bright fruits should be selected. Cracked, wounded and bruised fruits should be discarded. Overripe fruits identified by pulpy and soggy texture should not be selected. Fruits giving an off odor should not be selected. The best time for a particular fruit is its season. Therefore, seasonal fruits should be given priority over others. Fruits with holes indicating insect infestation should not be selected. We have to purchase a combination of fruits in little amounts rather than a large quantity of a single fruit. As in the case of all perishable commodities, special care has to be taken for storage of fruits because even after plucking, physiological changes keep on taking place in fruits. Therefore, fruits generally cannot be stored for more than 3 to 5 days. Proper air circulation should be maintained for satisfactory storage. At the household level, fruits can be stored at room temperature or refrigerated temperature. Generally, bananas, pineapples, papayas are not stored in the refrigerator since they undergo undesirable changes in texture and flavor in these conditions. Enzymatic browning is an oxidative reaction responsible for browning in fruits. When the skin of vegetables and fruits are either cut or broken, cell wall gets ruptured and an enzyme called polyphenol oxidase is released and reacts with the oxygen in the air. As a result, vegetables and fruits turn brown or dark, leading to changes in flavor and nutritional values. As measures to prevent enzymatic browning, the following can be followed. Squeeze lime juice on fruits such as banana, apples and pears to prevent oxidative browning. Soak the cut fruits or vegetables in plain water, which helps to slow down the oxidation process. Blanching also prevents browning. Keeping the cut fruits dipped in milk, curd, honey or any desirable fluid also prevents browning. Covering the cut surface by a wet cloth, sprinkling sugar or salt on the fruits, wrapping in a cling wrap tightly is also a good way to prevent browning. And also it should be noted, do not use a rusty knife or any other iron metals because iron will increase the rate of reaction. So it can be summarized in this e-module. We saw about structure, classification, role of fruits in cookery, composition, ripening, selection, storage and browning in fruits. Thank you.